Hello, guys. I hope you guys are doing good and I hope you guys are in good health. Please, as you guys normally do, please let me know in the comment section whether you can able to see me and hear me properly. And also let me wish some of my students. Hi, Anjali. Good to see you. Anjali, please let me know you can able to see me and hear me properly. Hi, Sumit. Good to see you. Hi, Karoli. Good morning. Good to see you. Hi, Childe. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Hi, Madhavi. Good to see you. Thanks for the feedback, Anjali, Caroli. Thank you so much. And Abash, you were waiting for the session. Yeah, I know, guys. I did not conducted the session for the past 2 weeks. First of all, I'm so sorry. I got jam packed with my work, but moving forward, I'll make sure that I'm conducting this regularly. Yeah, I also missed but having a YouTube session. Hi, Malini. Good to see you. Hi, Blank. Good to see you. Hi, Lavanya. Yes, I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for asking. So, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes to start our session because I expect more participants. In the meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, do ask me in the comment section. I will try to respond. Okay. Hi, Raghu. Good to see you, man. Hi, Zoya. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Hi, Sushant. I hope you're doing good, buddy. Hi, Abash. Glad to know you can able to see me and hear me well. Yeah, Raghu, I'm after a long time. Yeah, I already apologized to all the participants because I could not able to conduct these sessions and due to my hectic schedule. But moving forward, I'll make sure I'm regularly doing this. Okay, I have a question from Blank. He asked me, just give me 1 second. So Blank asked me, sorry if this sounds stupid, but are we expecting a lot of formula or calculations level question in the PMP exam? So no questions are stupid, first of all, Blank. And what you asked is a very good question. I'm just sharing my feedback of my students who passed the PMP exam recently. They said they just saw one or two mathematical questions in the exam, and that's their feedback. Hi Prashant, hi Nagul, hi Mohammed, hi Bhagyesh. Okay, okay, guys. So, not to waste any time, so let's get started. Guys, by looking at the chat, I could able to see that there are some first-time participants in my YouTube session. So, I wanted to explain to first-time participants about the agenda of this YouTube session. So, let me start doing that. Guys, in this session, we are going to discuss 5 sets of PMP questions. And the concepts which we are going to focus is agile. Means in agile, we're going to discuss 5 questions. How we are going to discuss 5 questions are, I'm going to show you guys a question and I will be giving you approximately 1 to 1.5 minutes for you guys to answer that question. You guys have to read that question, pick an option. Please write that option in the chat so that I will come to know which options you guys are picking, and I am very interested in knowing that. After that, I will be approaching the question and then I will be revealing the right choice. So this process will be continuing for the 5 sets of questions which we are going to discuss in today's class. So let's not waste any time, guys. Let's get started. Good. So this is your first question you are going to practice. Let me set up the expectations upfront. So when the resolution is smaller, When you are watching my session on on your mobile, so please make it full screen. Even after making full screen, when the resolution is smaller, please switch to laptop. Okay, good. Let's get started, guys. And for answering this question, I'm going to give you 60 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, so let me read the chat. I could able to see D is getting majority, but I could able to see some people are picking B as well. Okay, guys, let me try this question. An agile team is working on a product that is very innovative. They are working on the third sprint. During the execution of the sprint, a team member came up with an idea, and by implementing this idea, the product will get an advantage in the market over competitors. However, this implementation of the idea will change the basic structure of the product design. As a project manager, what would you recommend your team to do before developing the solution at hand? Okay, what I understood from the question is an agile team is working on a product which is very innovative. They are currently working on the third sprint, and they are in the execution of the sprint. So while they are in the execution of the third sprint, a team member came up with an idea. So what that team member is saying, by implementing this idea, the product will get an advantage in the market over competitors. However, team members analyze the impact of implementing this idea. When we implement this idea will change the basic structure of the product design. So this is the scenario we have in the question. So what was asked in the question, as a project manager, what I will recommend to my team before developing this idea? Let me read the options now. Option A, verify the idea is consistent with the vision of the product. This looks like an excellent choice. A team member is coming up with an idea, so we can check whether this idea is consistent with the vision of the product or not. Not a bad choice. Let me read option B. Add the idea as a user story to the product backlog and inform the product owner. See, this idea, it's I'm considering that as a change. Any change in agile has to go back to the product backlog. I'm convinced with the first half of the statement, but I'm not convinced with the second half of the statement. Inform the product owner. I would say product owner owns the product backlog. Product owner is the person should put the idea back to the product backlog, not the team. So option B, it's not a good choice for me. For me, at least A stands better. It's a job of the product owner to put the idea back to the product backlog. It's not the job of the development team. Okay, let me read option C. Add it to the sprint backlog. I don't want to read this option further. Any changes has to go back to the product backlog, not to the sprint backlog. Option C, I'm straight away eliminating. For me, A is a good choice. B is not a good choice. Option C, I'm eliminating. Let's read D. Ask the team to schedule a meeting with the product owner and inform him or her about the idea. Guys, this is an excellent choice. As I mentioned, I am considering this idea as a change. Any change has to go back to the product backlog, and who owns the backlog? Product owner. In agile project, any change which you guys are doing has to go back to the product backlog, and product owner owns the product backlog, it is the right decision to discuss this topic with the product owner. Considering option D, I'm eliminating all other options. My pick would be option D, which most of the people picked. Good job, guys, in answering this question. That's okay. I saw that some of the people have picked option B. That's absolutely fine. So, when you are convinced with my explanation, you have learned something new. Okay. Good, guys. Let's move forward. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write me in the chat. I will try to answer. Okay, this is your next question, guys. I'm going to give you same 60 seconds for this. Your time starts now. Okay, let me read the chat. I'm just interested to know which option you guys are picking. Um, I could see majority of the people are picking option B, but I'm see some D as well. Okay. Okay, guys, let's read the question now. See, keep one thing in your mind whenever you are reading a PMP question, please understand the problem what you have in the question. Always pick an option with that you are trying to address the problem what you have in the question. Okay, good. I'm going to read this question and then I'm going to understand what is the problem I have in the question, and let me pick that option which gives solution. Let me read it. You are working as a project manager for an agile project. Your company is under heavy loss. To recover from this, your company has done some layoff and also recruited some new experts on a contract basis. As a project manager, how you will accommodate the company's action on your project? Okay, what I understood from the question is, I am working as a project manager for an agile project. My company is under heavy loss. To recover from the loss, what my company did, they have done some layoffs and also they recruited some new experts. So now, as a project manager, how will I accommodate my company's action on my project? This means they have recruited some new experts. What was asked in the question, how I will make sure that I'm engaging these new experts in my project? Good. Let me read the options now. Option A, together with the team, create an information radiator so that the new experts can understand the project status. See, ask yourself, what is the purpose of recruiting these experts? To recover from company's loss. By understanding project status, how they are going to help you in recovering your company's loss. So option A, it's not a good choice. Still, I can argue, okay, first, if they want to help recovering the project loss or recovering the company's loss, they should know the project status. Okay, let me keep option A. It's not a bad choice. Let me read option B. Invite the experts to the backlog refinement session and sprint planning meeting. See, this is an excellent choice. On your project, your company is under heavy loss. This means your project is also it's under heavy loss. To recover from that, only your company has recruited these experts. When you are involving these experts at the time of backlog refinement, they will give you the user stories which you want to implement on your project, which will give a competitive advantage for your company or also on your project in the market. So option B is giving solution to the problem what I have in the question. I'm comparing A and B. For me, B looks like a better choice. I'm eliminating option A. Let me read option C. Wait until the experts give the team explicit instructions. See, guys, ask yourself, do you think like waiting until they reach out to you is a proactive action, or you are proactively reaching out to the experts and involving them is the proactive action? Of course, the later one, which I told, right? So when you're doing option C, you're not being proactive. You're shying away from your responsibilities. So C is eliminated. Let me read the last option, which is D. Facilitate team building activities between agile teams and experts to build personal bonding. See, anywhere in the question it is stated the relationship between teams are not good. No. So what is the problem we have in the question, guys? Our company is under heavy loss. That's the problem. Yeah. So by conducting a team building activity, by creating a bonding, how you will recover from the loss? Option D, it's also not a good choice. I'm eliminating D. My pick would be option B, which most of the people pick. Good job, guys. Okay, good. So Alok says throughout the end of the session, please discuss between confused between. He's still confused between option B and D. Okay, it's simple, Alok. In option B, you are adding the user story to the product backlog and then you are informing the product owner. Who owns the backlog? Product owner. It's not your responsibility to add the user story in the product backlog, it's the product owner's responsibility. By doing option D, you are trying to facilitate a meeting with the team and the product owner. Product owner will take a call whether to add the idea in the product backlog, and product owner will decide the priority. By doing option D, you're respecting the process. Yeah, good. Okay, guys, let's move on to the third question. Yeah, for question number 2, option B is the right choice. Okay, so this is your third question, and see, I cannot show you the timer considering the resolution issue which we have, or resolution challenge which we have. So approximately I'm going to give you 1 minute 30 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, let me read the chat. I could able to see majority of the people are picking option D, and I see some B as well. Okay, let's discuss this question, guys. On an agile project, during an integration between the two teams' deliverables, a major defect was found. The product owner is heavily dissatisfied with this defect and requested the agile teams to solve the integration issues as early as possible. As a project manager, how will you guide your team in solving this? Okay, what I understood from the question, I'm working on an agile project. I have two teams. I'm trying to integrate the deliverables of these two teams. At the time of integration, a major defect got found, and the product owner is not satisfied with this defect, and product owner is requesting agile teams to solve this integration issue as early as possible. So, what was asked in the question, as a project manager, how I will guide my team to solve this issue? Let me read the options now. Option A, regularly engage with the product owner and run catch up meetings. See, guys, have a basic thumb rule. Whenever you are reading an option, ask yourself whether that option is giving the solution to the problem what you have in the question. What is the problem we have in the question? We found a defect. When you're doing option A, when you're doing regular catch up meetings with the product owner, how you will solve this defect? Option A is not giving solution. So option A, it's not a good choice for me. Let me read option B. Discuss this issue in the sprint retrospective meeting. This is an excellent choice. The reason being, what we do in sprint retrospective meeting, we will discuss what went well and what not went well in that particular sprint. Defect, we found a defect in a sprint. This is something which is not went well. This can be a topic in the retrospective, and we can try to identify the root cause and we can come up with a solution. So B is an excellent choice. Considering option B, I am eliminating option A. Let me read option C now. Ask the product owner for additional funding to fix the defect. No, in Agile project, time, resources, and cost are fixed. You can't ask for additional funding. C is also eliminated. Let me read the last option, which is D. Facilitate an ad hoc meeting and collaborate with the team to solve the issue. This is also a good choice. You found a defect. By doing D, you are collaborating with the team and you are trying to solve the problem. Now I have two good choices, B and D. I want to select the best one. If you ask me, the best choice for this question is option D. I'm eliminating option B. I will tell you my reasoning. Guys, ask yourself, when sprint retrospective meeting will be conducted at the end of the sprint. Consider your sprint duration is 1 month. You will be conducting retrospective meeting at the end of the sprint. Will you wait until a month to talk about this issue? No, that is kind of postponing the problem. But by doing option D, you are immediately conducting an ad hoc meeting and then you are trying to solve the issue. So this is being so proactive. So for this reasoning, I'm eliminating option B. My pick would be option D, which most of the people picked. Great job, guys. Good job. Okay, so before moving to the next question, people who are often participating in my session, you guys know what I'm going to ask next. Any guess what I'm going to ask next? Any guess, guys? Come on. I'm seeing a lot of regular participants here. I need an answer in the chat. What I'm going to ask next? Still no guess. Come on, I'm surprised here. Exactly. Thank you so much. Let me show it to you. As Varuna, my student, mentioned, guys, come on, smash the like button. So if you guys are really loving my session, if my questions are really challenging you, go and smash the like button, guys. I'm seeing 50 participants in this particular YouTube session. I need 50 likes. Okay, come on, guys, go and kill the like button. Thank you. Good. Okay, guys, let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, kindly be aware, this is a little big question. Resolution will be smaller. So as I already mentioned, when you're seeing in mobile, make it full screen. Even after that, when the letters are smaller, switch to laptop. I'm going to approximately give you 1.5 seconds for this particular question. And yeah, your time starts now. And kindly be aware, for this question, you have to select two options. Yeah. Okay, I could able to see majority of the people are picking option A and E. Okay, good. And I could see some of the colleagues are picking option D and B as well. Okay, let me try this question, not to waste any time. A project manager leading a virtual agile team that is divided into 5 time zones and located in 5 different countries. All the daily stand up meetings are taking a long time, and the problem is made even worse by the team members switching their cameras while they are talking. Which of the following measure should the project manager undertake to increase the efficiency of the daily meetings? Okay, guys, first let's try to understand what is the problem statement. So, what is the problem statement here? I have an agile team, virtual agile team, who are divided into 5 different time zones. Yeah, and they are located in different countries. Whenever I'm conducting a daily stand-up meetings, it is taking long time. The reason it is taking long time is, team members are taking too much time in switching their cameras while they are talking. So that is the cause for the problem. What is the problem here? Daily stand-up meetings taking long time. What is the cause? People are switching their cameras. That is taking more time. What was asked in the question, as a project manager, how will I increase the efficiency of the daily stand-up meetings? Good. Let's pick an option which gives solution. Option A, update the team charter with the necessary guidelines. Excellent choice. We have a problem with a daily stand-up meetings here. In the team charter, we will be defining meeting guidelines. This means the ground rules which team members has to follow in the meeting. While we are defining the right ground rules, means how they have to behave in the daily stand-up meetings. With that, we can avoid this problem. Option A is an excellent choice for me. Let me read option B. Start using Kanban board to discuss iteration review meeting. Guys, ask yourself, are we talking about iteration review meeting anywhere in the question? No, we are talking about daily stand up meeting. So option B is not giving solution. It's a very bad choice for me. Let me read option C. Limit the team members with only 2 questions and ask the team members to raise blockers offline. So no, this is not a good choice. In daily stand up meeting, at any cost, each team member should answer 3 questions. Yeah, so you can't limit the team members. See, for me at least, C is a bad choice, but I would say that C is better than option B, because option B is completely irrelevant. So I'm eliminating option B from the race right now. So I'm in alignment with A and C. Nevertheless, let me read the other options which I have. Option D, come with a scrum of scrum approach. This is a very good choice. From the question, it is very clear that we have a big agile team. Whenever you have a very big team, you can't handle with one scrum team. You can go for scrum of scrum approach. This will give solution to the problem what you have in the question. Considering option D, I'm eliminating option C now. Now B and C is gone. A and D looks like a better choice for me, but let me read option E as well. Insert webcams to face Kanban boards and team. Guys, for me, E is better than option D. I will tell you the reason. What is the problem we have in the question? Daily stand up meetings are taking long time. What is the cause? People are switching cameras while they are talking. Now, when you are inserting webcams to face the Kanban boards and teams, when you're inserting webcams, they won't take the time in switching the cameras. This is giving solution to the problem what you have in the question. Yeah, D is a good choice, but E is the better choice. I'm eliminating option D. For me, A and E is my pick, and A and E is the right choice. Good job, guys. Whoever picked, A and E, it's a great job. That's okay if you guys have picked the wrong answer. It's absolutely fine. This is a little tricky question. And if you guys have understood from my explanation, guys, you are set. Okay, not to worry. Okay, let's move on. Let's do the last question of today's class. And yeah, I'm going to start the timer for this question. Kindly be aware for this question also, you have to select 2 options. Yeah, your time starts now. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes. Please try this. Not 2 more minutes. I'm so sorry. 1 more minute. I'm gonna give you. Please try this. Okay, let me read the chat. Guys, you have to pick two choices for this question, and I could able to see. Okay, there is no winner for this question. If you ask me, people are juggling between options, so I can't announce a winner for this question. That's interesting. This means this question is challenging you all. Okay, let me try this, guys. An agile team comprises highly skilled engineers. The team got new work from the product owner. However, while doing the work, the team output has dropped steeply as compared to their previous performance because of a lot of unknowns on the new work. Which of the following measures is the most effective to improve the team productivity in the present scenario? And select two. This means I want to select two options. Good. Let me try to frame it up what I understand from this question. I have an agile team. Team got a new work from the product owner. While doing that work, team output has dropped steeply as comparing to their previous performance. What is the root cause of the team output dropped steeply? Because team has lot of unknowns on the new work. See, whenever you are reading a question, understand the problem, understand the cause, pick an option with that you are trying to address the you're trying to addressing the cause of the problem. Okay, what is the what is the problem? Team output has dropped steeply. What is it cause? Because team has lot of unknowns on the new work. Now let me pick two options which gives solution. Come out with a spike in the next iteration. Very good choice. From the question, it is very clear team has lot of unknowns. What is spike? That is an event you will be conducting in a sprint that will help you to identify a solution to a potential problem. You have a problem, definitely you can conduct a spike and that will help you to identify solution. A is a very good choice for me. Let me read option B. Increase team motivation through team building event. Guys, ask yourself, anywhere in the question it is mentioned that team motivation is the problem? No. What is the cause of the problem? Team has lot of unknowns, so nowhere in the question it is stated teams are demotivated. So option B, it's not a good choice for me. Let me read option C. Get help from creative thinkers in your team. Okay, how a creative thinkers will give answer to the unknowns? Rather asking creative thinkers, I should have ask a person who possesses knowledge on these unknowns. Option C is also not a good choice for me. Let me read option D. Provide training for the team by understanding the skills and competencies gaps. This is an excellent choice. Why? From the question, it is very clear team has lot of unknowns on the new work. This means they lack skills and competencies. By doing option D, you're providing training. You are making sure that team is getting knowledge on those skills. Team is acquiring knowledge on those unknowns. Option D is an excellent choice. A and D looks excellent for me. Considering A and D, I'm eliminating B and C. B and C is out now. Let me read the last option, which is E. Add more iterations. I don't want to read this option further. Kindly be aware, guys, in Agile project, time is fixed. You can't add more iterations. So option E is also eliminated. For this question, my pick would be option A and D. And that's the right choice. Option A and D is the right choice. Good job, guys. And yeah, I understand this question is a little difficult question. That's okay if you guys have done it wrong. As I always say, every wrong thing which you do, consider that as a learning opportunity. Okay, with this, we are going to conclude our session. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session as well. And I hope you have learned something new. And thank you so much for your participation, guys. And I will be meeting you all soon next week, same time. Until then, bye. See you guys. So if you guys have any doubts, I will be staying here in this session for additional 2-3 minutes. You can ask your doubts. And if you guys want to say goodbye to me, you can open to say it in the chat. I will be wishing you back. Okay. Naku, you asked that how inserting webcam will solve the problem. See, kindly be aware in that question, the actual challenge is Nagu. People are taking more time in this daily stand up meeting because they are switching cameras. So now when you are placing a dedicated webcam which is focusing on people face and Kanban board, this problem will be solved. Okay, let me read the other thing. Yeah, Vidu, this last question was challenging. I agree with you. Thank you so much, Caroli. Take care. Sumit, take care. Bye. Sushant, you scored 4 out of 5. Good job, buddy. Priyanka, thanks. Priyanka says, thanks a lot. It was a great session. Glad you liked it, Priyanka. Lavanya, 4 out of 5. Good job, Lavanya. Anjali, you're welcome. Praveen, bye. Apash, 4.5. Okay. Okay, that's a good job. Zoya, you're welcome. Cecily, again, 4.5. Sushant, goodbye. Alok, you're welcome. Magnicraft, you're welcome. Childe, you're welcome. Lavanya, good night. Hussain, goodbye, buddy. Okay, so there is a question from Mrit. Mrit asks, can anyone do PMP if they are not into any projects? See, of course you can do it. Even though when you're working in an operation environment, buddy, knowingly or unknowingly in your operation environment, you would have done some projects. So definitely you can do PMP. If you want to know more information, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm going to give you my email ID for everyone. My email ID, which you are seeing on the screen, it's gautham.sudakar at eduhubspot.com. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to write me an email. I will be responding within 24 hours. Yeah, good. Cecily, you're welcome. Madhvi, you're welcome. Nagu, but we eliminated Scrum of Scrum. Yeah, I have given you the reason. Scrum of Scrum, we eliminated. Yeah. Okay, Sunod says, I have been watching your training video for the past month. It is very helpful. Glad to know, Sunod, that my training videos are helping you. And Pavan, bye and take care. Good. I have wished everyone who wished me back. And thank you so much, guys, for your participation. See you next week. Until then, bye. Take care.